Welcome Pisces to Golden Sun Tarot. My name is Sonika and I'll be doing your August 2014 Tarot forecast. So let's see what August has in store for you, Pisces. We have the first week of August, the second week of August, the third week of August, and the fourth week of August. And as I was shuffling the cards, there's a couple of cards that popped out, and I want to include them in the reading because when cards pop out to me like that, I believe that they are meant to be part of the reading and that they are messages from spirit. So we had the Fool that popped out, and we had let me try to remember, what did we have? We had the Nine of Wands come out, and I believe there was another card. Yes, I had the Eight of Pentacles pop out. Okay, so let's get started with your reading, Pisces, for August 2014. So in the first week of August, we have Temperance. It's a major arcana card, and it is the 14th card of the major arcana, Temperance. So in the first week of August, I get the sense that you will be in balance, or there will be some sort of compromise that's reached, and you will be able to just keep things flowing. Things will continue to flow in your life sort of in August. uh, Maybe on a much more practical level, you're able to reach a compromise with someone. You're able to maybe mix personalities or different viewpoints or thoughts or uh, different ideas on something together. And you're remaining grounded in the first week of August. You have sort of one foot on the ground and the other foot in your emotions, just like the Temperance, just like the angel on the Temperance card has got one foot in the water and one foot on the ground. So there's balance, and the cups are flowing, so there's flow between these two cups, and there's a mixing, there's something coming together, there's integration here. I'm also getting the sense that if this is somehow medical related, if it's health related, in the first week of August, there will be a sense of healing here. There will be progression, and it will be positive progression in your health or some health situation. And the angel is watching over you, and there's peace here, there's balance, there's compromise in the first week of August. So something is really wonderful in the first week. Either you're remaining grounded, or you're able to compromise and come into balance with someone. Or could be positive for a health situation where there is a bright light now in the health situation, where there's healing coming now. And there's a sense of being centered in the first week. Okay, so that's wonderful. And it seems to be a major theme, I think, for the first week, because it is a major arcana card that did appear. In the second week, you have the Two of Wands. So you have the Two of Wands, and wands are some energy, they're action, they are passion. So in the second week, I feel like you have options, and there's a sense that you are now perusing your options. You're able to see all these options, all these possibilities that are sort of ahead of you, and that may have sort of are being put on a plate and offered to you. And you have to make some sort of a choice here. And maybe it's a choice between being grounded in the past. Maybe it's a choice that you will make, and that choice will be that you stay sort of grounded in the past, or that you look towards those horizons, what's in front of you, and you kind of move on from the past. There's a determination here, and sort of it almost feels like these options and choices, almost as if like the world is in your hand, and you have all these things you have to peruse, and there's possibilities. I feel like a sense of possibility here with you, openness. There's openness in the second week, and there's determination. You are, as you're making this choice, you have this energy in you, this determination to come to some sort of resolution on this, or to make that choice. And you just have to look at the possibilities that are in front of you. This could be for a creative project. It could just be there's just a lot of action around you, and through that action there's choices presented to you. There's possibilities now, that have far-reaching consequences, or that open up a different world to you, and you sort of have that almost at your fingertips. So there's potential here, and you just have to make that choice. So in the second week, I feel that that's the energy that's going to be around you, or what you'll be faced with. It could also mean that maybe you're going traveling and you have now choices to make. You have to sort of, you're going to see these distant lands, and you have a sense of just being just be open to it all, and observe the choices that are being presented to you. If this is in relation to travel, then it's wonderful, then it really is wonderful. And I get the sense of horizons, new horizons being presented to you, and it is good. It is good for you. In the third week of August, you have another major arcana card, and that is the High Priestess. And that's the second card of the major arcana, the High Priestess. And in the third week, it seems to me that you're remaining balanced, and uh, you're remaining centered, and maybe you're not taking action. It's in contrast to the Wands cards that I see in your reading for August. So maybe in the third week you're observing everything around you, but you're remaining centered. You're not acting on anything. And it could also be that your intuition is trying to tell you something in the third week, and you're going to accept it. You're going to go into self-reflection, and into listen to your intuition, listen to that almost that little dark side, that side that not many people see, and you're going to go into that, and you're going to listen to it. And as you're doing that, you're therefore going to be centered and not taking action. um, your emotions are imbalanced. uh, you are calm, and you are listening to your intuition, and maybe you become a little more spiritual in the third week of August. You kind of sort of get away from it all, get away from all the hustle and bustle, and you just remain centered, and you're in a state of calm in the third week. And it's interesting because a couple of other readings that I've done today have had the third week be much more of a sort of a calm week for some other signs. So maybe everybody's going on vacation on the third week or something. It's pretty interesting. Okay, so, but it's good. It's going to be good for you, I think, Pisces. I think you're going to need it. I think you're going to enjoy this calmness, and this sense of not feeling a need to take action, or being pushed to take action in the third week. I think you're gonna like that, even if it's a vacation, something just something simple like that, a vacation. It's gonna be good for you, and it's positive. um, in the fourth week, Pisces, you have the Knight of Wands. So in the fourth week, you kind of jump out of this state of calm and peace and being centered, and the state of inaction, and you jump back into action. This Knight of Wands could be you. It could be you. You get fiery and you get passionate about something. You're jumping back into the action. You're ready to kind of roar, and you kind of it's young energy, it's young passion. Maybe there's a lot of things happening for you, a lot of things coming for you that you need to act upon, and you are ready with energy and passion to jump into something now. And it could also be that you're enterprising. You're also very enterprising, I think, in the fourth week. um, you're looking towards those things that are attracting this energy in you, those things that are provoking this action and energy. You kind of really focused on those, and you're working at kind of undertaking those those things that are provoking this energy in you, this fiery energy in you in the fourth week. It could also be that a young male or female comes into your life who's energetic, or they feature in your life during this fourth week. It could also be that it could be a Knight of Wands who comes into your life or features strongly in your life, and their energy and their passion, they're fiery and they inspire you in some way, and they carry this energy in them that has potential. This wand with them in a way that has potential. This, they carry this wand right here, and it has potential. You have little leaves, little things growing from little leaves, little sprouts growing from the wand. So there's potential there for growth. There's potential there for growth to come out of this energy and this passion. Growth of something material, and I think abundance, something positive. This person, if it is a person who figures strongly in your life in the fourth week of August, I think that person it could be a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or someone with those fiery qualities in them. That could also be the case. So I actually had three cards pop up as I was shuffling for you, Pisces, and the first one was the Fool. So it was a major arcana card, another one, and this actually popped out like twice. So this is very good, and I think maybe this might be, I'm getting the sense that maybe either during a period of the month, or actually throughout the whole month, you might be the Fool. There might be a new beginning of some sort, or you feel whimsical, you feel like the Fool. You feel original, you feel very individualistic and happy, and you're not thinking about things too much. You're being open to them, and maybe since you're being open to them, you have these choices that come at you, and maybe these two cards kind of go hand in hand here. um, uh, you're being a little bit of a fool in this decision that you have to sort of make, but with determination. You have determination here too, and there's a sense of, there's potential here. It could be, if if it is a new beginning. There's, of course, the Fool is the start of something, and every time something starts, there's a risk of something succeeding, there's a risk of it failing. So, but you're being, uh, by being the Fool, you're being a child at heart in some way. You're being innocent, and you're being open to the possibilities, and that's a very good thing. And that might be the sort of overall mood for you, Pisces, for the month. Or it figures somehow strongly. Something might provoke you to be the Fool at some point this month in a very good way. And then I have actually, along with the Fool, popped out the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands actually is what I get the sense that it's actually very interesting. It almost seems like the opposite of the Fool. But the Nine of Wands is, maybe at the same time, you're being a bit hesitant in all this energy and action around you. You're being a bit hesitant to complete it or to jump into it. Or maybe there is a creative project, something you've been working on, but you're going to be just a bit hesitant. You're going to want to observe, and you're going to hesitate to kind of put that last wand into the ground to complete this. So this is a Nine of Wands. It's not the Ten of Wands. So you're not really completing this. And maybe you're not joining in. You're sort of just observing, being a little suspicious of this all. Maybe this Nine of Wands plays into this choice that might come up in the second week of August, or around the second week of August, with the Two of Wands. So, yeah, there's something here that is fiery, that is passionate. There's a lot of action happening around you, and you're just observing. You're just a bit hesitant to kind of join in on it. And I think maybe even, yeah, I think join in on it. Okay, Pisces. And then what I had for you, interestingly enough, was the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles also popped out. And the Eight of Pentacles, to me, is hard. It's working hard. It's determination. It's focus. And And maybe this energy that you have this month, these wand energies that you have, that's going to provoke you, or instill a sense of focus and determination in you, that causes you to continue working at some project. This might be just you working very hard at work. Could be that's it could be something on just a very practical, mundane level like that. But you're working hard this month on something, and you're determined and you're focused with it, and you have that energy in you to complete it. And it could bring you something very fruitful. You have all these pentacles, so it could bring you something very fruitful here. Okay, so now Pisces, I'm going to pull the last card, and I'm going to pull the overall theme for the month of August 2014 for Pisces. So what is the overall theme for Pisces for the month of August 2014? Very interesting. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups reversed. Okay, so the Seven of Cups reversed indicates to me that this month you're really gonna get your head out of the clouds. You're gonna be facing reality, and you're going to be I think this is good for you. I honestly think this is good. I think and maybe there's a sense that I do think you're going to have some choices, as indicated by the first two cards, and you're going to have stuff going on around you, like action, fiery things that require your determination and your hard work. And but as all of this is happening for you, I think you're going to be remaining down to earth. You're not going to have your head in the clouds. You're not going to be tempted by you're not going to be tempted by things that may make your emotions run wild, or yeah, I think you're going to be very realistic. I think your emotions therefore will remain down to earth in some way. Your emotions will be balanced, and maybe because, and it might also be that you might not have these overwhelming options in your emotional life in some way, and therefore there's no need for you to have your head in the clouds this month. You're not going to be fantasizing because maybe you just don't have an emotional level, maybe when it comes to love or just friendship or something in your emotional life, you might not have all these cups there. And if you did, maybe it wouldn't be so good for you, because they may have negative consequences to them if you accept or pick a cup from those options, because the Seven of Cups shows, cups full of temptations, but they're not exactly very good temptations. But in the reverse, maybe you don't have those choices, and therefore you're remaining very down to earth and realistic and grounded in your emotional life at the same time. And I think it is good for you. You're not going off in wild fantasies. You are being down to earth. And so I do see this, I get the sense of very balanced, but at the same time a lot of things happening for you, and you're remaining grounded this month, which is very good. Okay, Pisces? So Pisces, that was your August 2014 tarot reading from and messages from Spirit. Please check out your tarot readings for your rising sign and your moon sign, because they will give you a greater awareness of other aspects of your life for the month. And I hope to see you the next time.